Hi, I'm Ramakrishna Reddy. Are you a leader or are you a CXO who's leading a large team? Even if not a large team, are you a manager who leads a team and you want to communicate with them, motivate them to get their best output? Then you are in the right place. In this video, I'm going to cover 5 sources where employees draw their motivation and purpose. There has been research done by a group of people from McKinsey where they figured out the 5 areas where employees draw their source of motivation and purpose. And that's what we are going to cover in this video. Now, before I get into that, you need to understand why you need to tap all the 5 sources, because they've also proved that each employee is drawn or gravitated towards only one source. So for example, if you have 5 employees, each of the source will apply to only one of them. So 1 in 5 will be motivated or gravitated towards one of the source. So if you have a small team, that's okay. But if you have a large team, let's say you have 50,000 people, then you will be missing out on a lot of employees if you don't address all these 5 aspects. And you can structure your speeches strategically based on what these sources are. And then you can cover a lot of people in your organization. That way you get the best output from them and you can be a better leader in the process. So here are the 5 sources. The source number 1 is you need to talk about themselves, right? You need to talk about employees. What are their financial benefits? What are their non-financial benefits? When largely non-financial benefits are nothing but freedom, autonomy, and this is popularly known. And if at all anybody starts to prepare a speech or wants to talk to their employees, these two are very common: money and freedom. So this is a given. Now the next 4 sources are interesting and I feel it will be more valuable to tap into those sources as well. The second aspect is the fellow employees or the culture. How each of them help, how each employee help one another. How do they fit in as a community in the organization? These aspects are also very important so that people have a sense of belonging. Now the third aspect is the company itself. How do they define best practices across the industry? How do they beat their competition? If you can tap into a story where you are able to beat your competition, that's going to motivate a section of your employees. Now the fourth aspect is the customer. Right? If you have a service or a product, you exist as a company because you are good at what you're doing. And what can you do for your customer? How you can make their life better? These aspects also motivate a section of your employees. And finally, the fifth aspect is the society. How does it matter what you do in the larger world? How do you make this world a better place? If you can tap into that aspect, you're going to target a section of your employees. So that's why it's recommended that whenever you're communicating with your team or employees at large, if you can tap into these 5 areas, how your organization is addressing these 5 strategic sources, then you're going to hit home run when you're giving a speech or a presentation. If you can spend some time, take some effort to structure your content, then it's going to be super valuable for you, for your organization, and for your employees. Hopefully this video was helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.